The price is going up. It got rejected. Where it got rejected? Maruti? Where did it get rejected? Kumo. Okay. Thickness of Kumo is strong enough. Okay. Now you have two options here. You can look forward for a trade having Kumo as the point, or you can even think about this zone. If price comes, Kumo will show some resistance. It can break here also. This is another way of looking at it. Generally, what people say in Ichimoku, people say inside the Kumo don't trade, above the Kumo you trade. But if you identify the point of action, okay, I am telling you this is all compression as per price action theory. This is all compression. Okay, all these candles are compression. Once price goes up, it will elegantly go up. Okay, and the only place where it can show some relative stoppage is here. Okay, there is one level here where it can trouble. So the best place is here only. Instead of here, we will take Senko B itself as stop loss. Okay, but the crux of the matter is you need to focus on the source of engulf. Now look at this guy. Look at this guy. Who engulfed? This is the guy who engulfed. Who engulfed here? Okay. Now where is the source of engulf? Is this not the source of engulf? I will mark it. Where is that rectangle? Okay. Okay. Technically, what did I tell you? I told you we will mark the topmost wick and bottommost body. Okay. If I go and mark this one, these are all base candles only. This is the topmost wick and bottommost body is this. If I do this, okay, technically I have not got the trade. Okay, generally the range is always wick to wick. If you mark wick to wick, this trade has come. See here, there are two things to lessons to learn here. I randomly picked Maruti. I don't care if my trades fail also. I'm least bothered. I believe in process. Okay. Now there are two things to know here. Number one, whenever there are too many bases, that is manipulation. This is the Taliban class. Everyone get that? This is a classic example of your Taliban meeting. Can everyone give me a check? Who Sharath, thank you so much for recommending this talk, or else these scenarios will not emerge. Point number one. Point number two, even if you take this kind of a zone, we will not trade this because of so much of risk involved. Our risk should always be very, very less. Remember this rule. If you take least risk, you can fail many times. Today, one guy called me from Pune. We were talking to him. I was talking to him. He was talking about, he's a businessman, and he was telling me in 50 trades he lost all his money. Then he asked me, then Ashok, how will you teach me? I said, you come to me, I will teach you how to lose the same money with 500 trades. He started laughing. Are you joking? I said, I'm serious. My point is, if you are a guy who faced, you went for a test match, you went for the test match after you could not even face 15 balls, 20 balls, and you went out. And I am telling you, come over, I am going to teach you how to play 100 balls, 200 balls, and then you become out. He asked me, I thought you will teach me how to hit a 4 and a 6. I said, first you learn how to hold the bat. You learn how to face a googly, learn how to face a Yorker, learn how to face a Dusra. Hitting 4 and 6 is secondary. Someday a dummy bowler will come. You will push him to the fence. Clear? So that is the crux. The art. This is one statement I strongly make to most traders. A great trader is one who does maximum mistakes with least amount. You guys get that? Even after trading 500 trades, if you have not lost your money, you are a scholar. The world of trading says any person who spends 2 years in trading, and in that 2 years, if he successfully retains his money, he is a Lamba Reska Goda. He will travel a long distance in the world of trading. I don't know how many of you catch this crux, but these are all the core things which we learned after 5 years in stock markets. And that's what is the real holy grail according to us. But unfortunately, most of the people join sessions looking for secret formulas which never exist, and their hunt continues. Okay, so this is a nice example. Okay, we'll see further. Now, can you see Taliban here? Is this not Taliban meeting, friends? See, all our bases, no? Is there any confident move anywhere? Can somebody tell me? You should not even bother to trade such levels. That is a clear indication that this is the Taliban meeting. So you should go and go for smoking. Be the smoker. Smoking is injurious to health. In trading, smoking is good. You go out, you will escape loss. Okay, let's pick some more examples. Any other stock? Sheikh Saeed is telling TCS. See, I'm blindly taking some stocks. Some scenarios might emerge and not emerge. Okay, I'm not taking in a structure way to show something. So you guys have to hold it. Now look at this beautiful example. This guy engulfed the Kuma. This guy engulfed the Kumo. Where is the source of engulf is this. And luckily this bounce came. But again, you should not trade here. Why? See, there is a problem. I will explain you this phenomenon right now. Why is in my favorite scenarios already arriving with the examples you are telling? So now look at this case, friends. Now you have a strong support, price going up, formed a base, came down. Okay, now price is again going up. It formed a base, it came down and engulfed. This is the same scenario, no? So where is the source of engulf? Where is the source of engulf? This one? Can everyone confirm me? Okay, yeah. So when price goes back, okay, we try to think about a trade, but we should not notice that there is another zone above it. We call this level over level. This is the most dangerous thing that troubles traders for the test of time. Somebody is asking, how do we find the source? Source is very simple. Whichever candle breaks any barrier, from that candle, this candle broke this strong barrier. This jail was broken. Okay, this wall was broken. From there, go reverse. Stop wherever you find a base candle. That is the source of engulf. I cannot be more clearer than this. It's more, this is the simplest way I can tell you. Any candle which breaks a major barrier, after breaking it, go reverse direction, stop wherever you see a base candle, and that point is the source of engulf. That's all. Okay. Sounds good. Now, let us see some scenarios. Now look at this example. This is Reliance Industries 25 minutes candles. Friends, I generally trade 25 minutes, 75 minutes. Okay. I don't follow any routine process. I don't like it. Don't ask me, Ashok, why you are playing 25 and 75, because they are complete candles. If you play 1 hour in a day, we have 375 minutes. You will get 6 candles and a six and a quarter candles. The last candle of the day is a quarter candle, which is not good. But 25 minutes, 75 minutes are beautiful, and it's very easy to find it. It's pretty easy. I recently discovered this in this chart. It's very easy. You go to time, go to the bottom. Here you can put whatever number you want. You want 23-minute candle, you can say add, and you get 23-minute candle. Not a big deal. Okay, TradingView is a beautiful software. You get intraday real-time data, complete world charts. Very beautiful software. Cloud in the internet, buy it. Okay, it's very useful. What is a trader without data, friends? Okay, it is one of the most simplest softwares available for all of us. Okay, in this scenario, okay, what is happening? Let's take a look of this. This is a strong momentum, guy. Okay, this is a strong momentum candle. Where is the source of engulf? Come back. This is your source of engulf. Luckily this guy gave a trade, price went up. Oh, very good. Wow. But but we should know that exactly below there is one more small base candle. Below that there is one more base. Below that there is one more base. Tomorrow if this guy come down, he can break all of them. Okay, you must essentially make sure that there are no level over levels. Very important. This is one of the most important aspect in trading. Majority of them will ignore. It takes a lot of time to get a hang of it. Okay, now I will give you another perspective. Now look at this guy. This guy is a strong beautiful guy who broke the candle. Everyone agree? This is a classic lesson for all of us. This red candle is a guy who elegantly dropped, no? Now watch it carefully. Okay, I will zoom it for you. Ah, sorry, I am seeing it where? Reliance 25 minutes. I'll go to chart only. I thought I'm on the chart. Reliance 25 minutes. Okay, so this is the guy. Very good. Yeah, I am talking about this candle, this red momentum candle. Okay, that guy broke this Senko B. Strong guy. Okay, he broke Senko B. I'll go back in time. Okay, and I mark this particular zone to take the trade. Then what happened? Price went again, gave a slight reaction, and then went and broke it. It destroyed it. It gave a small reaction. It gave just hardly 1:1 only, not even more. If you take this level, hardly it reacted 1:1. I am talking about this is the entry candle, this guy. And if this is your zone, from this point, price went inside and reacted only this much, hardly 1:1. And then from there it went up and broke the zone. Why? That is purely because of level over level. See, because this is before above this level, there is, see, here is one other level. This is a rally base drop, sorry. Above this, there is one more zone here. There are multiple congestion points there. So price will keep breaking all of that. You get that? So that is the whole point. We'll take one more example. Just to explain you this one simple phenomenon, I have taken many scenarios. Okay. So this is Tata Motors. Okay. Fear of level or level. Wherever you go, any guy who breaks, okay, for instance, take this guy. This guy broke this Enkobi. Okay. Now the source of engulf is this. I can take a trade here, but it is risky. I can only take trade. See, this is a zone. This is a zone. Wherever there you see too many base candles, it is Taliban camp. That is my simplest message or the simplest way to explain you. They're all Taliban camps where price can go and eat away. Price can go there and eat away. And this is what? This is Tata Motors 15 minutes chart. This is Tata Motors 15 minutes chart. Okay. Now here I'm just looking at some levels. Look at this guy. This is a beautiful breakage. See this, how nice it is. Price came, reacted from Senko A, came down, took support at Senko B so many times and suddenly broke. This is a classic strength. Okay, this is a really classic strength. This kind of breakage is always good. Why? This kind of breakage fundamentally creates lot of manipulations. Okay, it fundamentally creates lot of manipulations. But can we trade this? If I go to the source, here it is. It reacted, but see, there is a small cheating. Operation success, patient died. I don't know how many of you can get it. I'm drawing it once again for you. Price came there. This is my entry, source of engulf, but it spiked up. It did a fake out and then price went down. You know why? That is because of this level or level. This is very simple thing. If you can only learn this aspect of level over level within Ichimoku, your win rate would phenomenally improve. And next, one more danger in most of the tradings that we do, beware of ERC candles. Can you see this candle? Can you see this guy, this big wick? Can you see this fellow inside the Kumo? These candles are troublemakers. Wherever you see these candles, you should not even think about a trade. Not at all. These are very dangerous candles. Okay. So what is the lesson? The lesson is, whenever you take a trade, always remember, taking a trade very close to Kumo is very beneficial. Never chase price. Never ever chase price. I always tell traders should be like tiger. You should never go behind price. Price should come to you. In case of tiger, the prey comes to the riverbed. Tiger will wait in the riverbed. Tiger is not like cheetah. A cheetah chases a deer, but tiger waits for the deer to come to the riverbed to drink water. Cheetah is a breakout trader. It breaks out, it keeps chasing it. Doesn't work all the time. Okay, do you guys understand this point? So these are all outliers. You eliminate all these so-called ERC candles when you are trading. Okay, second, level over level. If you can just focus on these points, your Ichimoku trade will improve. And focus on the source of engulf. We'll pick up some interesting trades in the coming discussions. And never ever trade this. Many traders do this. Okay, whenever this crossover happens, okay, Tenkan say into Kijun crossover, away from the crowd, these things will perfectly work in a trending market. In a sideway market, Ichimoku will give you nightmares. How many of you understand? In a trending market, you do whatever you want, everything you touch is gold, but in a sideway market, it will bleed you to death. So never ever look for trades like this. Always look for trades very close to the range. Play close to the riverbed. Why you have to wait for your prey at the riverbed? Because you are a tiger. Don't jump like a cheetah. Everyone agree? Everyone agree, friends? Any challenges? Any questions? Now we'll pick up some proper use cases. Any argument, question so far before we move further? I am trying my best to give a different perspective to your Ichimoku with price action. Vishal, no, it does not. Okay. Anyway, now let me go to the chart. Let's spend some time on the chart. What do you want me to take? Okay, let me take Nifty. Okay. Now look at this. First of all, the price has not broken the Senko B here, so no strength. Correct? Everyone agree? Give me a check. Okay, now look at this. Look at this guy. This guy broke the candle elegantly. Price went, it tested the Senko B and price came down. Okay, now where is the source of engulf for this? Is this not the source of engulf? I'm talking about this. I will draw it for you if you want using your marker. I'm talking about this from this tip to the body. This is the rough entry. When you are trading smaller time frames, okay, when you are trading smaller time frames, things would help you. Now let me go back and see if I can find something more. Okay, and throughout this area I don't think we will trade longs, right? Why we don't trade longs? Can someone tell me why I don't take any longs here as per Ichimoku theory? Below Kumo, thank God, people remember. Anybody sleeping? Now look at this guy. Look at this guy. This guy broke the Kumo from the top. Okay, now where is the source of engulf? The official source of engulf is, if you go reverse, this is the first base from the top. till this bottom. Can you get that? Can you get this entry? I didn't short here, Baba. This guy told me, boss, I am strong because I broke Senko B and this is the source of engulf. So I stretched it till here and I took trade here. And when you took the trade there, can you beautifully notice that you are also taking the trade exactly at Senko B? This is interesting, no? Where do you book profit, boss? Until and unless I tell you, booking profit is a big science. I have no time to discuss about it. Always trade 1:2 in intraday, 1:3 in positional. So if this is intraday, right, 5 minutes, so your target is here. Achieve ho gaya. 1:2 is done. Mr. Trading Cues. Okay. Thank you. So the point is you are looking to trade Ichimoku in a slightly different way. Okay, now you are feeling, first of all, okay, the primary purpose of me taking this trade is, boss, this broke Senkobi, and I am still shocked. Nobody argued with me telling, Baba, but the river is too small. The river is too small here. River should have been little bigger. Why not take her the first beach? Because I am not a cheetah. Cheetahs play here, tiger play here. That is the theory. Either you be a cheetah or tiger. Don't tell both. Either be with BJP or go with Congress. And you can't be a communist and say, boss, I will support anybody. Sorry. Markets will punish both. Okay. UPA will rule government. India will, you guys will always say away. So be one guy. Either be a trend trader or a stop loss trader. Either be a breakout trader or a retracement trader. You can't say morning I do retracement, evening I do trend trading. That is communist. Stick to one process. Let that be the most dumbest process in the planet. You will still make money. All of you go and read this beautiful book, Super Trader by Van Tharp. He made it very clear. He told, boss, without a strategy also I can make money, but only with a process. A trader with stupid strategy and a consistent process can make money. Compared to a trader with a phenomenal strategy without a process. Process is the key. You know why process is powerful? Look at a traffic policeman. With one light, he controls all traffic. Imagine life without lights. Where is the stop loss? Stop loss is always the top of the zone, right? I always told it's the top. Even a smart trader should keep your stop loss here. You can even trade at this point. It didn't come, but a smart, safe trader should trade here. High risk trader here. Sometimes you don't get a trade. What big deal? There are hundreds of charts. What would happen if you don't get a chart trade? The problem is people are so addicted to stock markets that they want trade every day. I have seen that many of my friends also. Guys, even if you take one best trade every day, you have 250 trades in a year. You know how big it is? How big it is? It's huge. If you achieve just 30% win rate. Okay. Anyway, let me go further. Okay. Do we try to take any trade here? We should avoid. Why? Thickness. Okay, river should be big for us to even attempt. It should be reasonably big. Look at this beautiful one. Okay, we could have taken a trade here also. Why? Price went above, but unfortunately I don't know where to put stop loss. That is a problem. All right. Bank Nifty. Okay, now Bank Nifty, I love going to 1 minute because Bank Nifty is the only script I enjoy going to 1 minute. I don't know, I will never go. Somebody was trolling me recently.